Hi, I'm Louis Bledsoe with HTE Commerce in Albuquerque, New Mexico. If videos are a big part of your marketing effort, there's some simple things you can do to improve their effectiveness and their appearance. I've seen some great videos, great message, great looking people, but can barely stand to watch them because they didn't know a thing in the world about lighting. And my years in a professional photographer studio taught me a few things that stick with me to this day, and I'm going to share a couple of real good tips with you. First of all, get rid of the room light. It's in the wrong color and it's in the wrong position to be attractive as a source of lighting for a video production. Instead, go down to Home Depot, spend just a few dollars, and get, if you don't already have a lamp, get a lamp like this, something similar, something simple, and a fluorescent light that is rated as a daylight color temperature light. They're very common, very easy to get, very inexpensive. Get at least two of them and set them up so that one is fairly direct and one is off to the side, giving a little modeling effect. Let me show you the difference that's going to make. I'm just going to fire them up here just to have a little light to work by because the room light's got to go. I got one now pointing toward me, and one more on the side. I'm still not a good looking man, but I'm easier to look at, hopefully, with a little better lighting. One final touch would be, if you do want to light the background, get a third light and light your wall. Now, isn't this better? There's a modeling effect because one of the lights is a little bit closer, therefore it's more intense from one direction than the other, so you get shadows. Nice background, very professional and very pleasant. And again, you spend maybe $30 with us to set up something like this, and it makes a lot of difference in your videos. I have a hard time getting used to a webcam because that's a little tiny thing to look at, so if you want to improve your quality further, you'll step up to a standalone camera, and I'm going to show you some techniques with that later in this video. Another thing you can do if you don't want to go by the lights is simply wait till the sun comes up. Of course, even then you could still blow it, but just shift things around a little bit, have the light shining on your face. There we go. Very simple, no extra lights, just the light filter through the window and good natural appearance, because it's natural. Another thing that you can do to improve the quality of your home video productions is to switch to an external microphone. This is particularly important if your webcam is built into a laptop. In the previous clips you could hear a little buzzing noise in the background. That's the cooling fan in the laptop. But I've gone now to an external microphone. It's just a simple lapel mic. I've got it hanging off camera because this particular one is too sensitive to wear right here and talk on a normal tone for me. So it's hanging just off camera, and hopefully you've noticed a significant improvement in the sound quality. Now, where do we go from here? Well, in the spirit of trying to make what you have to say look better, we really haven't gone to a lot of effort just yet. We've got some cheap lights. We brought those back into play. Got one over there, and one on the foliage in the background. We did get away from the webcam and went to a real video camera, a pretty good one in this case, and positioned it about 15 feet away from the subject. Now, that's the important thing, is the distance. We move the camera back and then zoom it in to get the proper proportions of the image in the frame. But what this does is, by putting distance between the camera and the subject, in the case of portraiture, you make it look more natural, because we're used to seeing with two eyes which are separated from each other, not one eye like a webcam has got. So you still have to have something to say. Doesn't matter how pretty you are, in most cases, if you don't have something to say. But if you're going to build a business on the internet, it's most likely based on telling your story. So we're going to take this process a little bit further, call it maybe to extremes. And there's going to be a story in here as well. So stay tuned. Another discussion I want to have with you at this time is on perspective. Your city, my city, every town in America now, unfortunately, is full of empty real estate. Empty parking lots that used to be filled with customers. Empty buildings that used to be filled with inventory and employees. And somebody that was in control, somebody that was in charge. They're not here anymore because they really weren't in control of everything. They didn't realize that what got them to where they were would not get them to where they wanted to be. But that's something I bet you realize if you're trying to build a business on the internet. And the fact is, it's a moving target. Practically every major connection that we have to the public through the internet changes their rules. Almost every day. Google changes the rules. Facebook changes the rules. And if you're not on top of that, what you finally figure out won't work a week from now. So it is critical that you be involved in a training program that is absolutely up to the minute current. And I want to invite you to take a look at what I'm learning from when you finish this video and really learn something, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. Producing a better quality video as far as the way it looks is a huge improvement for you, and I hope this helps you. But what you really need to have is a better quality business opportunity. And whether that business opportunity is a business that you already have, that you have not fully exploited or developed through marketing online, or it's one you're looking for. What attracted me to this training program was a simple phrase: we'll help you sell anything to anyone, anywhere. And I've been using these techniques for months now, dramatically improving my sale of physical products. And the more I learn about how valuable this information is, the more convinced I am that everybody that does not participate in this training program is going to be left behind. So I want you to take a little deeper look, now that you've found me on this video, at what I found and what I'm so pleased to be associated with, and see what kind of difference it can make in your business and your life. Thank you.